video. Please try to ignore this mop, this mess going on here. It is like 103 degrees Fahrenheit here today and super windy, so no matter what you do, you're gonna mess up your hair. Because I don't wear hairspray, so... Ugh. So how are you? Is it hot where you are? Okay. I feel all discombobulated because I went to start to do a video and I think the battery on my camera was so dead, even though I have it plugged in, it wouldn't even turn on. So I had to wait a few minutes to get it to, I guess, a little bit of a charge. I figured since it was plugged in that it would at least go, but it didn't. So I have a few things to show you. I don't have a whole ton of stuff, but it'd been a little bit since I got on here and said hello, so I wanted to say hello. So I have one project. It's not done, but I'm going to show you. It's my work project and I brought it home so I could show it to you. And some purchases and a couple of mystery things and some books to share with you. One of them was really scary. I'll tell you about it. So let me just start right off the bat with my project. And it is in this lovely project bag. This is one of my Kathy Napoleon bags, and I'll put a link to Kathy's Etsy shop down below. This is probably one of my favorite bags. It's one that's a snap closure and then there's two pockets inside, and a project. She's really good at coordinating fabrics. I always love what she does. So this is a loom knit project and it's a ruffle scarf, and this is the loom I'm using. This is a Cindy Wood scarf loom, and then the yarn is a Red Heart Boutique Sachet Sequins, and the color is Cabernet. And I've got quite a bit done on it. And please excuse me, I have, it's super hot today, but I still got a coffee to try to help soothe my throat. I have this cough. I think it's allergies because that's the only thing, is this cough. And it bothers me really bad, and well, all day today, but usually more towards the evenings and night when I'm trying to sleep. So, but this is, it's a ruffle scarf. Do you see the sequins? It's really pretty. And one of the tips I wanted to share that I do, I should have brought one of the skeins over, but I didn't. But most of you should know what ruffle yarn looks like. But when you're using ruffle yarn, well, I have a paper towel tube that I saved because when you're using the yarn, it's like this. It's like all together and it's kind of twisted up. And so you spend a bunch of time while you're trying to knit, flipping the yarn around, pulling it open, because it's not nice and open like it is here. You know, it doesn't look like, this looks kind of like a ribbon. It's all together like that. And so to me it takes a lot less time to just take the skein of yarn and put it around a paper towel tube. You could probably use a toilet paper tube, but I like this, how it's longer. So, but yeah. And what I'm doing is I'm using like every third, like if this was on the loom, I would have two between before I put the next thing on the peg, and it's making a scarf about this wide. And I like that. So this will probably, I might, depending on how many meetings I have tomorrow, I might actually even get it done tomorrow. Keeping in mind if I remember to take it to work, which I should, because when I'm done, I'm just going to put it back in my car. So that's the only thing with yarn I have been working on. I've said before, in the summer, I just don't get the knitting bug as much. I get more where I want to read. It's like I want to read everything in sight, and like last time, I've read a lot of books. And I'll show you those. I'll do those last, I think. Also yarn related, I got my very first project bag from Silver Shed USA, I think they're called. The Silver Shed USA. And my friend Laura is how I found out about this Silver Shed, because she has a lot of their bags and she shows them and they're really cute and everything. And I'll put a link to Laura down below too, because she does videos and she's really fun and you should go watch her. And Kathy too. I'll put her Etsy shop and her YouTube channel. But this is the bag I got and it is so cute. All these little cats that are playing. Excuse me. And they're adorable. And then that's what it looks like on the inside. And it's a zipper bag with a tab. And I love this print, and I'll just put it out there. I like Kathy's bags better, but I think I have a not that this is a bad bag, it's not. It's beautiful and very well made and everything. I just have, I don't know, I have a thing for Kathy's bags. And speaking of Kathy's bags, I got another one from her. I don't know how many I have. If I sat and counted, I have more than I need, but she keeps putting out these fabrics that I'll see them and I'll be like, I'm not gonna buy it. Or I'll see them and I'll think, okay, I'm gonna wait a week, and if it's still there, it was meant to be. You know, that kind of thing. And I love this one. I love owls and I love purple, and this has both. It's got these owls. Let me find one. I love these little guys that have, they're like, to me they look like little sarcastic owls. They're like, mm-hmm. And then the inside has these purple roses. It's just beautiful. I love the purple. And then look what she included. This little keychain that's an owl. And I am going to put it through the zipper pull if it'll fit. Yeah, it'll fit. So, yeah. So, and also this bag is bigger, you know, much bigger than this one. And this one costs more, so. But like I said, it's a good bag. I almost wish I wouldn't have even said anything, because it probably won't be the last time I'll order from Silver Shed USA. But, and see how thick Kathy makes the wrist strap. So yeah, didn't need another project bag, but you know, I need to just stop looking. But then she'll put a video out and she'll show all this fabric she bought, and I'm like, oh, like she just had a video and I saw this fabric that was skulls with roses, and I keep telling myself, don't do it, don't do it. So, but I use the bags for more than just projects. I put other things in them. So like I'm really excited because our annual yearly family vacation is coming up in July. So I'll probably use some of the bags to put some things in for that too. So let's see, what else do I want to show you? Okay, before I get to like things I bought, I will show like subscription. I have a subscription tee and I have a subscription box. So first I'll show the tee. I almost just showed you my address. I'm so glad I didn't. I guess I could have edited it out, but I don't usually edit. But it's the purple bag, Plum Deluxe tee. And if you haven't been around before or seen the last one of these I did, you can get, this is $10 a month. So, and you get, if I can get it out of here, this is the June, and it comes with a little card. And it says, Plum Deluxe Tea of the Month, June 26th, Midnight Melange. I think that's how you say it. One of my favorite things this time of year is when the sunlight lingers on so late. I love a hot cuppa to stave off the evening chill. There's no chill here. Sorry, Andy. That's what inspired me with this melange of flavors in this blend. It's refreshing, morning or night, hot or iced. And it's just plumdeluxe.com/TVIP, like if you want to join the club. And it's Andy who's the owner, and he's really nice. But what came this month, here's the Midnight Melange. I will show you what it looks like. It smells really good. It says a fresh cup of curious delight, great for calm mornings or evening gatherings. All organic, all of their teas are organic. Black tea, hibiscus. I don't know about hibiscus. Lemon peel, rose hips, rose petals, vanilla essence, has caffeine. Steep 1 teaspoon in boiling water 3 to 5 minutes. And the reason I'm like, with the hibiscus is, for some reason, teas with hibiscus a lot of times make me feel nauseated. I don't know what it is about them, but it doesn't mean I'm not going to try it, because I will, because it doesn't, not every tea with hibiscus makes me feel, it's the ones that you go to, like, brew them and they kind of turn red, they have like a red tinge, and it seems like those are the ones that make me ill. It's like I never actually get sick, I just feel like I'm going to. I like have to stop drinking the tea. So if anybody knows why hibiscus might do that to people, I would love to hear your thoughts on that. And then you always get a full-size tea, which is a full ounce, and this lasts quite a while. And then you get a sample size of tea, and this one is Reading Nook Blend Black Tea. A blend of joy, pairs with creativity, reading and writing, conversation, relaxing. I've been reading a ton lately. Black tea, rosebuds, lavender, chamomile, love, gratitude. Natural flavor, has caffeine, all organic. Steep 1 teaspoon in boiling water 3 to 5 minutes. So, I don't know, did I show you that one? That's what that one looks like. So I'm excited to try those. I think I probably won't try them tonight because I have this caffeine, this big. When I pulled up to Starbucks, I went to the drive-thru and I told her what I wanted. I always get the skinny vanilla latte. Usually around when the pumpkin stuff comes out, I'll try to get 1 or 2 of those, or if they have like a neat flavor, like I tried the butterscotch, but mostly my thing is the skinny vanilla latte. And she's like, do you want that hot? I'm like, yeah. And the only reason I got it hot, because I love the iced coffees too, is because my throat and the tickle, I just thought something hot would work, and I hope this isn't still boiling. Nope, it's good. Okay, so there's that. Then the other thing is my Peaches and Petals box. Now, if you saw the last one, I was like, I don't know if I'm going to keep getting this box, because it was all party stuff. And the good thing about it, though, was I was able to give it to my sister-in-law. She was able to use all the stuff in there, so that made me feel good. This month makes me want to keep getting the box, because I really liked what came in it. And this time it was like a slider box, which was really cool. There's only one thing in here that I don't really care for, but I have an idea for it. So this month's box is Under the Boardwalk. Just trying to see if it said anything else. It's a summery box. It's definitely geared towards summer. Let me just show you first off the thing that I don't really care for, and it's a pair of earrings, and it's not that I don't think they're pretty. One of them they're coming off the card. It's not that I don't think they're pretty, because I do think they're pretty. They're just not my style. I just don't. Well, they're on a card, but let me show you just one all by itself. And I wish I liked them, because it's a thing called the Starfish Project. And so it's like goes to a really good cause. It's just, and these aren't super heavy. They're just huge. You know, they're really big. I think they're pretty. I just think they would drive me nuts. I mean, I don't mind long earrings. I love long earrings, but these are like big and round too. So you know what I think I'm gonna do? Because this is really pretty. I like this a lot. I think I'm gonna go to Hobby Lobby and see, it's just like the hook like that. And then see how there's this hook on the bottom? I thought I would try to make a necklace and either just use one, or if I can figure out how to do it, how to like have some other thing to where I can hook them like this, although I think I like just one. I'll make a necklace out of it because I think it's really pretty. It's just not, they're just too big for me. If these were smaller, about half this size, I'd totally love them. But I'm not going to let them go to waste because I'm going to make a necklace. Because I love necklaces, even though I don't have one on today. I wear them a lot. And I love bronze, so the color is great. Yeah, starfishproject.com if you want to read about it. Another thing that was in here, this is so cute. These are bag tags, but look at them, like you put them on your luggage, but look at them. Let me take one out of the, or take it out of the package so you can see it without a glare. I love these, the print of the ladies in the bathing suits. It's so old-fashioned, and I just love these. You have to, and then it's like a, probably a fake leather, but it doesn't matter. They're like wood, and you just pop them out. See how you can see where you would pop them out? But there's the print. I will totally put these on my luggage. I just love these. I think those are so cool. And put them back in the package because until I use them, like you just write on them with a Sharpie. Because right now I just have, you know, just plain. I think my luggage tags are like maybe a fluorescent color, so they stand out on my luggage. But I'm gonna add these because they're just so cool. Then next is this. And it's like a beach spray, like a ocean waves that you put in your hair. It's like a texturizer. So you can spray your hair like when it's damp, and then you scrunch it up and it makes your hair all wavy. And it smells really good. So I've got a beach spray that I use like when we go on vacation and stuff. And sometimes just on the weekends because I like the look. And then this is so cool too. It's like summery and 4th of July, and it's just great. But it's a double wall, so it shouldn't sweat, but it's really nice, and it's BPA free. You know, it's all the good. And it's got the, so yeah, a double wall mug to put that iced tea or cold drink in. Then, this, they say, is a swimsuit cover-up. But when I cover up my swimsuit, I want it covered up. And this is see-through. So I'm not going to use it as a swimsuit cover-up. I am going to use it as like a sheer jacket over like a, that just scared the holy stuff out of me. Anyway, this is like a sheer, like jacket. My bracelet's getting caught on it, and if I snag it, I'm going to be really mad at myself. This bracelet is beautiful. I love it and hate it at the same time. It has these stars. I got this at Kohl's, but those stars are dangerous. They snag things. They've like not cut me, but scratched me, and I'm sitting here struggling. See, it's like this, and I could wear like a t-shirt or a tank top, and it just would be nice and flowy and breezy to wear on vacation or anywhere. It doesn't have to be a swimsuit cover-up, but I love this. I think this is so pretty. Love the colors and everything in it. And then the last thing, so this whole box is all like travel and summer and fun. It's got a nice little bag, and it's a pair of sunglasses, and they're really cool. See? And then there's the side. My husband's pulling into the garage now. Oh, and I'll stick myself in the eyeball. See? I like these. They're nice. I'm gonna pause you for a moment just so I can let him know I'm doing a video so he won't come in and, you know. I'll be right back again. I don't edit, remember? I'm back. I went to put it on pause, but it had already like clicked off because it hit the 20-minute mark. And so then it like came back real quick and then went away real quick. So it might have, you may not even notice, but just in case you do, I'm not gonna try to cut that little, I don't know, maybe I will, because it should come in 3 clips. I don't know. What I just said might make no sense because I don't edit my videos, and it's just a lazy thing, and I'm just me. And earlier what scared me, I have this little like thing that sticks to the tile behind the sink that holds some sponges and it just fell right off, and it startled me. So that's the Peaches and Petals box for this month, and I really liked it. And this is $21 a month. Or no, I lied. It's $19.99 a month. And they also do a thing where they have like discounted, they'll send you emails where they'll have like a discounted product that if you want, you can add to your next box. Like I just got an email today for some wireless earbuds that you can get that are normally $39.99, but you can get them for $17.99. And if you want them and you're a subscriber, they will let you buy them and they just put them in your next box. And they've had several different kinds of things like that. Excuse me, one more minute, I'm sorry. Okay, now for purchases. Oh, good grief. I bought a pair of Converse. I'm up to 31 pairs, I think. It's a sickness, but I will live with it because it's one I love. These are the most expensive Converse I ever bought. But Converse is on Ebates, so I got some money back on these because they had like a 6% cash back. They had free shipping, and I'm trying to justify that, but I love these. These have been worn a few times, so the soles are dirty, but I'm going to show you the soles anyway because they're cool. This is a pair of high tops. And these are canvas, but they're woven. They're actually woven. Can you see that weave? These are part of Converse. These ones are actually sold out. There's the tongue and the sole. And see how they're dirty because yes, I've been wearing them. And then look at the shoelace, even the tips of the shoelace. These are part of, Converse has a Pride collection. So there was another pair that I was actually saving my money up for also that were black, and they had like splatters on them, but they sold out before I got the money saved up. So, but I'm still happy because I got these, and I really liked these. They were the ones I liked the most anyway. See, even the Converse logo is rainbow. And like I said, they're part of their Pride collection. And I got them because I love them, and also because I am an ally. And what an ally is a straight person who supports the LGBT community. So meaning I support equal rights for everybody. I want everybody to be able to bring their entire self to everything they do, you know? So part of the reason I got these also is because I want to be a visible ally. I want people to know that I'm a supporter of the LGBT community, which leads me into my next purchase. And I got this from an Etsy shop called Minty Tees, and I'll put their link below also. I got a t-shirt. You know, after the Orlando thing where all those people died and were injured in that nightclub shooting with that horrible, horrible, horrific, despicable person, I don't know, I have strong feelings about it, and I'm not going to keep going into it because I know not everybody does. And if you hate, I really wish you would educate yourself. I really, really do. So I got this, and it says, I may be straight, but I don't hate. And it's in my favorite color, purple, and you can pick from several different colors. But it's just a t-shirt, and I love it. And I will wear it with pride. See, I have a brother who's gay, and I know other people in my life who are gay, and I even know a person who is transgendered, who was born a male but identifies as a female and is living as a female. And so I try to educate myself on all that, because even though I can't, it's like in my own body, I can't imagine feeling anything other than a woman. You know, she can't imagine feeling anything other than a woman either, even though she was born a male. It's just, so I just try to educate myself and I learn and stuff. So, but anyway, I don't want to get on a soapbox. So, then I got two more things. You guys know that I'm a Guardians of the Galaxy fan and I love Groot. I got this little keychain that is a little Groot. And I got it from Target. And I told you guys before, I don't buy the things to collect them, I actually use them. Even though I'm not going to use this as a keychain because, well, I might eventually. Right now I have a Deadpool keychain. But this, well, I don't know if I will, because it's a little bobblehead. And I don't want its little head to, see, it's a little bobblehead. I don't want its little head to mess up. So I think I'm going to try to hang him from like my visor somehow. But isn't he adorable? Little baby Groot. Hello, little baby Groot. Just one of those useless things you don't really need, but you think is cute, so you want it and you get it. I'm trying to get it back in the box, but I give up. And then lastly, for purchases, I found this coloring book at Sam's. It's Debbie, I think it's Maycomer. I think I've probably read every single one of her books. She's got different series. One of them has actually got knitting in it, and I can't think of the name of the series, but if you look her name up, you'll see. And I have a cookbook of hers that's like based on the characters of the book, and they're wonderful books. I love them. And she came out with a coloring book. It was only $10.98 at Sam's. Let me show you a couple of the pictures. I'm not going to show you every picture. This is going to be a while to some of the pictures to color, because they just have a lot. Like look at that. There's a lot to color there. But since she's really into knitting and everything, there are like pictures of yarn shops and tea. Like look at this one with the tea. She just has a really, there was one in here I wanted to oh, like here's the knitting and the tea. And then, you know, it says different things. There's like excerpts from the books and stuff. And then look at like this one. See the knitted sweaters and stuff? And look at this one. This is the last one I'll show you. It's a yarn store. Look at all that. Won't that be fun to color? But I just thought this was really cool. I need to actually, oh, okay, one more. A basket full of yarn. And some of them are like the houses and flowers, and a lot of them take place like in the Seattle area, so it'll have like scenery from there and stuff. It's just, this I think is going to be relaxing to sit and color. I have all these books. I need to actually start using them. I've just been hooked on reading. I have just read. So speaking of reading, I have my Kindle app up. So I want to tell you, there's one book that I'll go ahead and tell you about, even though it was just okay. It's called The Devil's Detective by Simon Kurt Unsworth. Let me see if I can get to the cover. That's what the cover looks like. And I liked the book. If you could get it cheap, it's worth reading. But I don't know. Let me see if I can find where if it can tell me like a synopsis of it. I can't even explain. It's like he's a detective in hell. And they call him information man. He was an information man. He's an investigator tasked with cataloging and filing reports on the endless stream of violence and brutality that flows through hell. And part of it was like, because people die, and I'm thinking, well, aren't you already dead? But then later in the book it explains how all that works. And then like angels come down and they're taking people to heaven, and it's like interesting, but it was just okay. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it, but you can look it up if you're interested. It's called The Devil's Detective. A lot of people loved it. I think it just wasn't my cup of tea. Okay, how do I get off this book? I want to go home to a different book. I downloaded a bunch of books that I haven't even read yet, because that BookBub, they'll have these books. One thing I don't like about BookBub is it'll recommend a book, then when you go to Amazon to look at it, it's like a series, so it's like book one, and some of them I actually will, they'll be book one and then you can get the whole series for a cheap price, but some it's like the first book is cheap but then the others are not. Where was the book? There was I want to tell you about this one because it's the one that really got me. Okay. And my husband's outside, I just saw him in the window. Everything from that direction seems to be scaring me today for some reason. This one is called Exorcist Road. I got it for 99 cents. This book, let me see if it says, well, I don't need to read the synopsis. I can tell you about it without spoiling it, because what it says in, you know, what this book's about is like, a police officer goes to this priest and is like, you really need to help me with my nephew. We think he's possessed, kind of thing. This book, from the first page to the last page, is non-stop. And it's like I started reading it at lunch at work, and I could not quit thinking about it. I kept wanting to read it. I kept wanting to get to the next. It's like all day at work I kept wanting to sneak my Kindle out, but I didn't. As much as I wanted to. I even had a nightmare, and most of the time books do not give me nightmares. I had a nightmare, and it was just good. If you like scary books, if you're into the whole possession and exorcism thing, which is I love scary books. I love to read about exorcisms and stuff. It was good. It was actually scary. A lot of books aren't scary. To me, that one was scary. And then I just started a series, so I won't talk about it. Yeah, I'll talk about it next time. But then there's this author named Nancy Allen, and she wrote 3 books that are about the Lake of the Ozarks. They're called An Ozarks Mystery. They were really good, and they spoke to me because the Ozarks, the Lake of the Ozarks in Missouri, is where we go for our vacation every year. And I was trying to see if I could get to the cover of one of them. Like, here's the cover of one of them. I won't show you all of them, but there was 3 of them. And it was one of those where I think it was 99 cents, or you could get the whole series, all 3 books for $2 or $3 or some really good, super good price. It was worth every penny. It was worth even more than that. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. I really enjoyed these books. Now the main character, she's a detective. No, she's not a detective. What the hell am I thinking? She was an attorney, and there was one thing about her that kind of annoyed me that I won't say, because if you read it, I don't want to like bias your view or whatever. There's one thing that irritated me about her. But other than that, I really enjoyed these books so much. And then the next ones that I started, I haven't got far enough in the book to know if I like it a whole lot yet. I think I do. I really do. But you know how I just haven't gotten that far in the book, but it's been really good so far. And I can't I think it's called Don't Turn Around. Is this the one? There's 3 of them. No, there's 4 of them. There's 4 of them. And I wrote the titles down, but it's in my laptop bag. Is it this one? I don't know if it's this one or not. I'll just show you one of the covers. But Don't Turn Around. I think that's the first one. But yes, book 1, Detective Jennifer Knight. It's a crime thriller series. And so far, so good. Can you tell I'm kind of getting, I'm like, right now I'm into like the mystery thrillers. That's what I'm enjoying reading right now. Although I've downloaded other scary books and more mystery books and stuff, and I haven't read any of those yet, and there's a bunch of them, so I won't go into those. But that's it for books. I know I'm like a scatterbrain today, but I think that's it. I think I've talked long enough, don't you think? Plus it's hot outside, and my husband looks like he might need some help, so I'm gonna go help him. And I think that's it. So I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye!